People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream?
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Southlake, Texas. This is American Dream TV, and I am your host today, Roxanne Taylor. And I'm here to share a very special event with you all. It's the Southlake Holiday Home Tour. Today, you're going to experience 4 different homes here in Southlake that have been totally decked out. All of the proceeds from our sponsorship and our ticket sales are given to the Gifting Project and Special Olympics. I really am excited to share with you all these beautiful homes. So let's go take a look at those gorgeous homes. We are at the first home on the tour, 1025 Hatch Court. And you can see here the family that volunteered their home and decked it out. You're really gonna enjoy it. As I arrived, some of the little boys in the neighborhood came up and gave me a candy cane. It is so cute. Okay, now we're at 1440 Eagle Bend Drive in the subdivision of Tiburon. You thought the last one was nice? Let's take a look at this one. And here we are at 1801 Leeds. And yes, another spectacular Christmas home. Very, very tastefully done. Very classy. Mr. Holmes, what did you think of it?
Well, I love the area. I love the trees, the mature trees. It's like you're in the forest, but you're in the city. Very beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, now we're here at home number 4. So this is actually a new construction home that is available for purchase for just $3.95 million. The builder consented to our staging it and decorating it for Christmas. Let's take a look. Dan, you've lived in Southlake now for over 20 years. And tell me a little bit about what you love about Southlake the most.
Well, Southlake is, it's a suburb just centrally located in between Dallas and Fort Worth, so it's easy access to everything. The city is small, it's a small town feel. The schools are spectacular, some of the best in North Texas, and the town square is just an incredible place to eat, shop, and meet people. And then you've got the new Carillon shopping coming in. It's going to really set the town apart from other towns around Dallas-Fort Worth.
Yeah, and speaking about eating, aren't you getting hungry a little bit maybe?
Yes.
Yes, So it's been a wonderful day for the South Lake Holiday Home Tour and seeing all the beautiful homes and seeing everybody really enjoy the holiday season. So Happy New Year to you. We're looking forward to 2025, and thank you for joining us today.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, a city known for its live music and tech innovation, but you might be surprised to learn that Austin has a thriving climbing culture. I'm your host, Jessica Pino, and today we're diving into the world of climbing. Now, it might not be the first thing on your mind when you think of Austin, but the climbing community here is growing. With its limestone bluffs of the Barton Creek Greenbelt and Reimers Ranch, there are a lot of beautiful outdoor spaces for you to climb. But if the weather isn't cooperating or you want to hone in on your skills, indoor climbing places like this are the place to be. Now, we're here at Crux, and we're going to learn a little bit about their story. I'm here today with the founder, Grace Nicholas, and I'm so excited to learn more about Crux Climbing Center. Thank you, Grace, for joining me.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit more about the story behind Crux.
Yes, we started our first location in Austin in 2016, so we've been around almost 9 years now, and we opened up our latest facility in Pflugerville. It is our biggest facility today and our tallest facility.
Tell me a little bit more about the inspiration behind starting Crux. I mean, I know that the climbing culture in Austin is growing, so
Yes, the climbing outside in Austin is short but mighty, and it's close in, so there was a great climbing culture already here, and then we just wanted to provide a space that people wanted to go to, not like they felt like they had to go to just for training, just for when the weather's bad. It's like somewhere where that community can go and like hang out with each other. So we built the gym with everything that we thought we'd want, and then added in extra amenities like the fitness, yoga, some saunas. So yeah. We love our community nights, so we have member appreciation nights once a month. We have free beer and vendors, local vendors come out and share with the community. And then we have just different like Beta Babes, which is a women's climb night. Nice. We have Queer Cuties climb. We have a lot of different just like monthly events, but then we'll do some annual climbing events like competitions where people can test out like how their skill set is against others.
Mm-hmm. So with so many people working from home nowadays, like I see that you might have some spaces here for them.
Yeah, so we really, like I said, try to be an all-inclusive gym. So we have created these little work from home pods. So if the gym is really loud, you can go in there and take a phone call or a quick Zoom meeting and work on some stuff and then get back to climbing or take a yoga class.
I love that. Let's take a little tour and see everything that you have to offer.
All of our locations have a retail space that equips climbers for everything they might need inside our gym, but also going outside. Our staff is like experts on everything, ropes, harness, shoes, whatever you need to take outside.
Wonderful.
And then we have our kids room over here. This is our largest. We have doors so they can be as loud as they want. We have a big feature of our facility is what we call this rhino boulder. It has a big overhang that juts out. We have more bouldering up and around the corner. And then we get to our rope climbing. This front facade has our auto blaze on it for people just starting out climbing or those that may not have a climbing partner. And then we have the pods up here that we were talking about, these work from home stations that people can come and do some work and then maybe go climb after. And then lastly, we have our yoga studio. It's kind of tucked in at the quietest part of our gym. And then it also has a lot of natural light in it.
Some people might have adverse thoughts of saying, I just want to climb outside, I only want to climb outside, and they won't go in. And you're like, but no, like this, it feels like you're outside, but warm.
Yeah, and like connects to nature more. Like we use like the wood panels because it's like, it still feels nice.
You have very thoughtful design in here to make sure that it doesn't feel so robotic.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for showing us around.
Yes.
I love this space, I love the community, and I can't wait for everybody else to learn about it as well.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today as we learn more about the climbing culture in Austin. I hope next time you get to check out Crest Climbing Center yourself. See you out there.
Hi, and welcome to the American Dream TV show. I'm your host, Keith Milkowitz, from right here in Austin, Texas, and we're showcasing today Dripping Springs, home of some of the great little hidden treasures like distilleries and wineries, and this great neighborhood called Hawk Ridge, which is brand new, and we're at 125 Broadwing Cove today. This episode is going to be fun and dynamic because we're bringing in and showcasing one of my favorite new restaurants called Amici Ristorante. And they're bringing in their family recipes straight from New York City off Mulberry Street to right here in Austin, Texas. You do not want to miss this episode. Come on, follow me. Let's go. If you're like me and you love old traditional style recipes of Italian food, this is Amici Ristorante. And this is where they bring in classic old style recipes, homemade from southern part of Italy, like Naples and Sicily, and brings it right here to Austin, Texas. Let's go meet the owners of this fabulous restaurant, Elpida and Fabrizio. So when I try a pizza, I think about crunch, I think about cheese, and I think about oil, and this looks delicious. I don't want to put it down. See, I love the sauce. It's just so good.
It definitely brings you back to New York.
It definitely brings us back to New York. All right, let's go make some meatballs. Tell me a little bit about the meatball process.
So we do have salt and pepper here. We'll just throw that in. Then we have the garlic. You could throw that in.
Ooh, yum.
Napolitan style, we actually use bread. It gives it a softer touch to the meatballs. And then we just have to mix it.
Oh, the fun part.
First, you got to squeeze it all together just to make sure that it has like a good consistency, and then you just start rolling them.
So tell me, when I first came into this restaurant and I tried your food for the first time, I was instantly in love because it reminded me of my childhood. What made you decide to uproot from New York City and bring your restaurant here to Dripping Springs?
We were just tired of the fast pace. We wanted something smaller. We wanted something more family friendly. We brought our entire family here for that reason. And we wanted to bring the food to Dripping Springs, something that they haven't tasted before.
Oh my gosh, Elpida, these meatballs look fabulous. Wow, those are tender. That is so good. That reminds me of home. You just don't find meatballs like this anywhere.
Thank you.
Wow, outstanding job. So Fabrizio, these look absolutely delicious, and watching you make them got me hungry. Why is it that other restaurants don't cook Italian food the way you do?
My style of cooking comes from the city of Naples, but also we stick with the classic tried and true recipes. We don't do fusion. I don't try to do my own take on any of these dishes. These are all recipes that have been passed down from my mother, grandmother, generations. We cook just like this at home, as we do in our restaurants.
So as they say, don't try to fix something that's not broken.
Exactly.
And these are classics, right?
Correct.
So walk me through these dishes.
Well, this is a shrimp fra diavolo. It's a classic spicy shrimp dish in a red sauce. We have a penne vodka. That's a creamy tomato sauce. Fettuccine Giulio Cesare. This is something that you're not going to find anywhere. Creamy meat sauce with mushrooms and prosciutto. Very classic, and you only find it in the city of Naples. And then you have Nonna Sunday sauce. It's sausage, short rib, meatballs, slowly simmered in a red sauce for about 2-3 hours. And it's a dish that grandmothers used to make on Sundays to welcome the whole family over.
Can you do me the honors? Can we go break bread together and indulge in these great dishes?
Let's do it.
Wow, guys, thank you so much for having us here today to this amazing restaurant with the most fabulous food. It was really a great experience to get a sneak peek behind the curtain about how these great recipes are prepared. But I think I have a feeling that this is going to be my new favorite because of Nona's sauce.
Yes.
So let's dive in and check it out. That is delightful. Very delightful to the palate. Got your spare rib up here. Got your sausage here. Your meatballs, you know, I'm already head over heels over. The sauce is so good.
Oh, thank you.
It's so natural. Okay, we have a new favorite. Nona sauce. So 2 classic dessert dishes, cannoli and cheesecake. Tell me about them.
So my father actually makes a New York style cheesecake and there's no crust on the bottom. So it's very light and fluffy. And then we have the classic cannoli where his father actually taught me how to make the old classic.
Sounds wonderful. Full chocolate chips in there. Light, not too sweet, great crunch. I didn't think I need another bite. The mountain of cheesecake. Wow, that is so good.
So which one is your favorite?
I'm not gonna tell you because they are both so good. Would you mind if I propose a toast? Elpida, Fabrizio, and Amici, thank you so much for bringing these great classic dishes to Austin, Texas. So here's to you.
Thank you for having us.
That's
Cheers.
amore.
That's amore.
I want to thank you for tuning in today's episode. And if you're in search for the absolute best Italian food that Austin has to offer, make sure you make it to Amici Ristorante. I want to thank Elpida and Fabrizio for allowing us to get behind the scenes on how they cook these great family recipes. Please stay tuned for the next episodes so you can see what's up and coming here in Austin. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Ever wonder where all the extra food goes from the grocery stores, the restaurants, the festivals? What if I told you that someone was turning waste into hope? I mean, there's a group right here in Austin that is keeping this food out of the landfills and putting it on tables where people need it most. That group is called Keep Austin Fed. They're turning trash into treasure. Hi, I'm Nicole Cooper, your host for the American Dream Austin, a show about lifestyle, culture, and real estate right here in our own backyard. Let's get started on Keep Austin Fed and all the good things that they do. Let's go. So we're here discovering Keep Austin Fed. We've got the executive director, Lisa Barden, and the operations assistant, Adrian. And today we're going to go.
I'm getting a call.
What's going on?
I've got it right.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Yeah. So this is what we do. Sometimes we get last minute calls for food rescues that some store is having an issue. They need us to come pick things up, or a volunteer bails at the last minute and we have to follow it. So Adrian's going to hop in the van and he's going to go do a food rescue for us.
That's awesome. Let's check out what he does. Lisa, tell us what sets apart Keep Austin Fed, like how many volunteers, how much food, what goes on?
Yeah, so Keep Austin Fed is a food rescue organization. So that means we're not a food bank and we're not a food pantry, but we're kind of like the food rescue hub that serves both. So grocery stores, restaurants, catering companies, etc., they all donate food to us. And then we either take it to partner organizations who have charitable feeding operations, or we do like we're doing here, which is a pop-up grocery store for specific communities.
Okay.
And we have about 130, 135 volunteers each month who are doing work for us and helping us out with these food rescue runs. And over the course of the year, it's about 250 volunteers.
Wow, that's impressive. Do you have any staff?
We have 4 staff. We have myself, we have 2 operations assistants, and a program director.
Lisa, tell us what your biggest challenge is with Keep Austin Fed and maybe what the average person can do to help out food waste.
Great. Well, our biggest challenge is really the number of volunteers to actually perform all the food rescues.
Okay.
We do about 750 food rescues each month.
Each month?
Each month.
Wow.
We'll be on course for 9,000 this year. And then our second challenge is getting businesses to donate the food because they think that they might be sued for it. And there are actually federal liability protections for donated food. So the biggest challenge is getting companies to set aside the food to donate to us.
Okay.
And then to find the volunteers to make that happen.
Okay. Well, maybe by being on TV today, we can help spread some more light to your organization and get some more volunteers involved.
I hope so. I hope so for sure.
Awesome. So how much food do you rescue anyway?
So we rescue about 4,500 pounds of food a day. Last year, per day. Last year it was just over 1.1 million pounds of food.
Wow, that's so impressive.
Yeah, and as you can see, like we focus primarily on perishable food items. So it's really important that as soon as we get it donated to us, we turn around and get it out the door and get it into the hands of the people who need it most.
That's awesome. I hope you've enjoyed this inside look to Keep Austin Fed today. If you feel inspired to help them out, you can go to their website and donate your time or money anytime. I'm your host, Nicole Cooper with the American Dream Austin. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.
Today, we're at the legendary Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm here at Dickey's Arena, our new multi-purpose arena, now home to the Stock Show and Rodeo. Welcome back to the American Dream. I'm your host, Ada Gracie. Join me today as we visit one of the most authentic Western lifestyle events anywhere, dating back to 1896. And later this afternoon, we'll tour home at the Amici Residences that offers some of the most luxurious amenities and the best views of downtown Fort Worth. So let's get started. Dickey's Arena, built in an Art Deco style similar to the 1936 Will Rogers Memorial Coliseum, seats up to 14,000 and is also host to many concerts, sporting, and community events. Our stock show and rodeo spans over 3 weeks and is one of the richest in the world, with more than a $1.5 million purse awarded to tournament winners on February 8th. We are here at the Chalet Cattle Sale in the West Arena. This cattle breed originated from eastern France. Let's take a closer look at a live auction. We are at Arena 2 for the Kinamingos Cattle Show. We are here at the Amici Residences on the 27th floor. I am here with Adrian Holland today. Adrian, can you tell us a little bit about this beautiful home?
This particular condo is just under 4,200 square feet in the Amici Residences up on the 27th floor. We have 4,200 square feet. It has 270-degree views, 2 balconies, multiple parking spots, and a lot of storage.
So Adrian, tell us a little bit about the kitchen.
So the kitchen has designer finishes throughout. And one unique element of this kitchen is the curved cabinetry. Really beautiful, dark, rich tones throughout what you would probably see in a penthouse and Madison Avenue. Big island, multiple dining areas. There is a secondary kitchen, catering kitchen, which I'm gonna show you. Top of the line appliances. This condo has every element from a built-in coffee maker, espresso machine, top-of-the-line appliances by Viking, Thermador. As you can see, there's lots and lots of storage here, even more storage for dishes, hardware, pantry. And then if you walk in here, one favorite feature that the owner is particularly proud of is it has sonic ice.
We are here in the primary bedroom, right off the flex space and kitchen.
I want to show you guys the views here. This is really incredible.
The Omni residences have some incredible amenities. Inside the building here, they have an owner's lounge. The main common area amenities are on the 16th floor. You have an owner's lounge. You can rent it for private space if you wanted to have an event. It has a kitchen. They also have a state-of-the-art workout facility, several patios, several areas for grill, built-in grills, cabanas, a resort-style pool, a hot tub, and some decks, as well as a Zen garden. Owners also enjoy all the elements and the amenities at the hotel. So they can enjoy the hotel-style pool, their bar, all of the restaurants, and the spa. Adrian, this view is stunning. Can't beat it.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of the American Dream Selling Footwear. I hope you enjoyed the stock show and rodeo and seeing what luxury living can look like. Until next time, I'm your host, Ada Marie Sprayson.
Normally, you'll find me in the Texas Hill Country, but today we're in Nashville, Tennessee at the SCI Convention. SCI is an annual event that brings together outdoor enthusiasts, adventurists, hunters, and conservationists. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna chat with a few friends. Let's go. As a farm and ranch specialist, I love hunting. I've traveled to Africa 3 times, and everything about the adventure, big game, and the hunting are special. SCI is the ultimate sportsman and sportswomen market. I'm with JF. JF, we've had some fun.
Sure did.
A couple of times in Africa, and then you've come to the Texas Hill Country.
Yeah, beautiful place.
Hunting in Africa, for a lot of the people out there, they're not familiar with what that is. You're very well known around Africa, but give us a little bit of insight what it is for a first-time hunter who's making their first trip to Africa. Give us a little bit of an itinerary.
So firstly, you're going to come to the shows, ACI show preferably, and you're going to speak with a good outfitter, and they are all vetted with the ACI. Any problems, you go to the ACI and they take care of it. But all the outfitters out here are vetted, so you're in good hands. You're going to book a hunt at the show at a good rate, and then you're going to start booking your flights to go to Africa.
And you guys have experience in all that. You guys will guide us through that.
We'll let you know which country you're going to fly to. Most countries are flying into Johannesburg, and then from there on, they take a smaller plane, maybe a charter plane, maybe just a commercial flight. And again, it depends where you're going, but it's super easy. It's like going on holiday. As soon as you arrive in Africa, we are there at the airport. We start taking care of you all the time, so you're in good hands. It's safe to travel. It's easy to travel.
And you guys have lodges where there are the accommodations. I've been there. They're first class. We eat good, we drink good. Tell me a little bit about that part of the hunt.
So when you get to the lodge, it is 5-star, as you said. The bedding is good. There's warm water. There's running warm water. There's flushing toilets for the ladies. The hospitality is great. The food is great.
Yes.
You get some local cuisine. There's good beer. There's good spirits. Of course, we're in Africa, so we have fantastic wine.
Yes.
And it's really a safe environment. You can bring the family, you can bring the kids. It's all good.
So conservation's a big thing. When we're talking, big game, leopards, when we're talking Cape buffalo, you guys go out and look at these animals ahead of time. Give us a little information about that.
So how it works, we will get an area from the government. We don't just drive and say, well, we're going to start right here. The government puts out conservation areas that is not suitable or viable at the moment to use for development, or there's no money to develop there. But there are animals there, and they need to be protected. If no one's protecting them, they're going to be poached out illegally, and they're going to be eaten up. People want to eat. So what happens is we will get that area from the government, and it can be, like you said, a 1.6 million acre area. And we will go in there with our hunting company and put up anti-poaching units, and they will protect the area. We will keep the poaching out. We will keep the snares out. And we do that by means of the hunter's money. You're going to pay for a hunt. We're going to use that money to pay for the anti-poaching. And it will protect the animals. It will keep the rivers clean. It will keep mining from coming in, which is sometimes a big threat, especially in Africa.
Yeah.
So hunting does play a massive role in terms of protecting the wildlife.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the time. I can't wait till we hunt again. We have something planned out here.
We're going to have some fun in Africa again this year.
Yeah, we're hunting lion this year.
We're going to have a wonderful time hunting the lion, and it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
But again, it's for conservation. We're going to put a lot of money back into lion conservation. Thank you very much, Renee.
All right. Today I am with Dr. Comer. You are with SCI Foundation.
That's right.
I am so excited to have you a part of American Dream TV. Tell me a little bit about what the foundation works with, works for. Tell me some about the conservation. Give me a little bit of detail.
Sure. So SCI Foundation, as you know, SCI, the organization, their mission is involving the freedom to hunt, so protecting the freedom to hunt all around the world. SCI Foundation is a critical part of that mission. What we do is implement conservation projects, education projects, basically to show the value that hunters can provide to wildlife conservation, to educating people about the outdoors, all that kind of stuff. Hunters have a long history of being involved with conservation, going way back to late 1800s. The foundations of our North American model of wildlife conservation came into being. SCI Foundation just takes the contributions of hunters and the important things that hunters care about, and then we try to do on-the-ground conservation work to improve populations of wildlife out there and improve wildlife habitat and all that kind of stuff.
Tell us a little bit about why hunt, why conservation?
To me, it's two separate questions. Hunting, I think, has some cultural values. It's a way to experience the outdoors. It's unique. It's a way to provide good, healthy protein for your family. All those are appealing things. One of those benefits is that hunters, through a lot of ways, through direct tax payments, through the money that they spend overseas, they contribute to keeping wild places wild and keeping wild animals where they should be. For me, that's really important reason why I hunt, because I know that it goes to all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. I want to thank our special guest, JF with Cabasa Safari, and Dr. Chris Comer, SCI Foundation. I'm Renee Bradshaw, your American Dream TV host, signing off from Nashville, Tennessee.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.